It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, with that ACL injury, Jamal Murray has had a lot to overcome, but his work ethic has always been a constant. He said, "I was very disciplined growing up. If I didn't want to run hills, I ran hills. I did it with love, and I did it with passion. It wasn't work for me." Kevin, it's that mentality that still serves him well.
Absolutely, David. Thanks. Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent. The rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Murray and Caldwell-Pope, the guards. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And for the Mavericks, the backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Wood out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Bullock in at the 3 spot. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Here's Doncic. Pass to Bullock. Here's Wood. It's hauled in by Jokic. Outside, Porter. Jokic trying to free himself up. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Doncic. Passes it to McGee. Here's Bullock. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Bullock's got the opening field goal of the game for the Mavs. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Here is Porter from the arc. Porter can't get that one to fall. Dinwiddie against Caldwell-Pope. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
That's tipped. Jokic kicks to Caldwell-Pope. It's Porter outside. Hits it from three-point range.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from that.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Doncic against Murray. Porter kicks to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Caldwell-Pope against Dinwiddie. Doesn't go for him.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
I think it's important that Caldwell-Pope makes these shots, showing real toughness, converting through contact.
Doncic finds McGee. Bullock with it. There's the pass to Dinwiddie. Another 3 for Dallas.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Gordon. Last game he had 13. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Defense really working hard to stop Gordon, but he's a skilled big man who knows how to use his body, especially in the paint.
Murray against Doncic. Dinwiddie passes to Bullock. Here's Porter. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Doncic passes to McGee. Back to Doncic. Launches a 3. A shot off that time. And the Nuggets going the other way. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road. But they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Here's Bullock following the score by Aaron Gordon. Back to Doncic. And the officials will call the illegal score right there.
Also, they show up top 5 in team rebounding. It's definitely a priority for their coach, which makes it a priority for the team.
But, Greg, you can throw out all the other stats and rankings. Their scoring is what makes them special, plain and simple. Murray outside. Now, Jokic. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working to get inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Doncic passes to McGee. Now, here's Bullock, guarded by Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas again missing. Here's Denver now. They're on an 11-3 run. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Nuggets. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place. And, of course, the Mavericks, a few slots below them.
And I think for Denver, they're placing themselves right among the league's top teams here in the early start. It doesn't look to me like they're in any danger of getting off to a slow start.
They've eliminated that possibility in my eyes. I mean, they've come together quickly, and I think they're going to be right in the playoff mix all season.
Wood can't hit.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Dinwiddie with the steal. To the paint. Here's Doncic. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it.
Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Another 3 for Denver.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Mavericks trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Doncic, bounce pass. And he makes good on the layup. McGee's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Outside Porter. Pass to Murray. Caldwell-Pope outside. And here is Murray. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Jokic. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Bullock. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic kicks to Wood. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Led to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Really hard not to appreciate a steady big guy like Christian Wood. I mean, he knows his role out on the floor, doesn't try to do things he can't, and really gives it his complete effort and focus. I love that.
Three shots.
And he's good on the first of 3.
And you talk about believing in yourself. Man, how about Christian Wood?
Greg, self-talk and self-confidence is critically important at this level. And, you know, this guy, Christian Wood, was cut or waived from 4 NBA teams. Wasn't on an NBA roster for an entire season. Finally broke through with Detroit in year 5, and there's no turning back now for the big fella.
He hits the second from the line. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
And he makes all 3.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20-10 guy, but now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
Now, here is Reed. Count it, good.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
Now here is Hardaway. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver.
Tell you what, there's not much the defense can do about that. I mean, Hardaway Jr. just has a special knack for making difficult shots.
Kicks it to Reed. Pass to Brown. Here's Highland. Back to Brown. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Trailing by 5. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
And the first one drops.
You know, this Denver team used to run a lot, but over the last few seasons, they've significantly slowed down their pace.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. And the Nuggets, Clark playing slower, more half-court basketball. one.
Well, I think it suits the game of multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. I mean, the Joker is a maestro in the post and on the perimeter as a passer and scorer. So he dissects opposing defenses from anywhere on the court, and the staff has adjusted how they play to fit Joker's skill set. That's a smart move.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Get out of your seats and on your feet for the G-Town Crew. Look who's coming out on the floor, everyone. It's time to get rowdy, crowd loud for your G-Town Crew.
Bertinus, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Let's take a peek at the league's assist leaders. Second, Luka Doncic.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
The pass to Brown. Denver passing it around. Hardaway against Reed. Just 5 on the clock. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Hardaway. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now, here's Doncic. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Denver.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
For the three. Offensive rebound, Mavericks, and taken away by Brown. Green inside the three-point line, and that one's on target from the wing.
Jeff Green is really smooth getting that shot off.
Pass to Bertans. Back to Doncic. Passes to Kleba.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Jeff Green picks one up.
And like so many stars from afar, Maxi Kleber won his share of awards back home.
Yeah, found a lot of success playing in Germany. NBA scouts watch foreign leagues very closely to find guys just like Maxi.
And the first one at the line is good.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
Both good from the line that time. Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. The front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally, we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjustment, too.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
And he makes the first. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
No good on the second free throw.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Denver in the lead. Highland passes to Brown. Here's Highland. 23 points for him the last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Green kicks to Brown. Over Bertans. Brown, good.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
On the wing, Hardaway. Back to Doncic. There's the three. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Doncic has got 5.
You know, often once Luka gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch and shoot.
There's Brown with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Offensive rebound. Kleba, no good.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Here's Highland. Guarded by Doncic. Doncic with the block.
You know, he's not super fast, but the reflexes of Doncic are quick. He's able to jump on the shot and take it away. That's just instinct and understanding how to play.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Nuggets on top, up 4. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Here's Murray. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. On the wings, it's Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. Powell is out there with Wood, and it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Boy, the coaching staff loves when Porter Jr. takes these kinds of shots. It really helps establish a rhythm for him.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Hardaway. No good. Good defense by Jokic. Here's Murray. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Murray's got the lead up to 9 now for Denver.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Back to Doncic. The pass to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Pass to Doncic. Trains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Here's Highland. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Murray, good.
Look at how instant Murray's shooting can be. Gets the pass, plants the feet, and drills it.
Doncic passes to Wood. The dish now to Hardaway. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. sweet little floater. Dinwiddie's got 10. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the score by Dallas. And that one's good by Porter.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
And the Mavericks with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Powell, and it's Reggie Bullock in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Passes it to Bullock. McGee inside. He's against Jokic. McGee dishes to Doncic. It's good for his fourth bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Boy, Doncic so crafty and good at using screens and being effective in screening situations. He's a true scorer and playmaker.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. He had 16 points in the win against Dallas. Murray, good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Bullock. Here's Wood. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by Jokic. Pass to Wood. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
Now Bullock. After the missed three from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, the three for Doncic. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets leading by 15. Inside, Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
You know, it's so easy to take it for granted when Jokic makes a pass like this. The big fella has us spoiled with his passing ability. It is absolutely exquisite.
Dallas calls timeout. Clark, how about the Nuggets? This core has really delivered.
Yeah, I like the young nucleus there, Kevin, led by the Joker, Nikola Jokic. I mean, one of the best in the West. I think they've built a perennial contender. Definitely back on the map and in the thick of things. Got to get Porter Jr. and Murray healthy.
And a quick look at the numbers for Dinwiddie. He's averaging 19 points per game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 10. Dallas moving the ball around. McGee finds Doncic. Buries it from three-point range. Doncic has got a pair of triples in the second out for Dallas.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
Corner outside. They get it back. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Personal foul.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
Hey, Clark, one stat where Jokic is consistently dominant, of course, is rebound.
Well, he does everything well, but you're right. Season after season, game after game, Kevin, he is eating that glass. He stays near the top of that particular statistic. And he knows games are won and lost on the boards, and he wants to be able to contribute in that way. But he is a brilliant, brilliant player, not just a rebounder.
Bullock, he clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. Dinwiddie covering. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Dallas making a switch here. Kleber's checked in.
One shot. One shot.
That free throw good from Caldwell-Pope.
A sharp shooter with a quick trigger release. Caldwell-Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
Throws it up high, and Kleber slams it in.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Murray for three. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
3 points.
Porter's got 5 assists in the game.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
For three, Bullock. Denver grabs the miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Basket counts. Porter's got 13.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Wood. 17 points in his last outing. The 3 for Doncic. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
Mavericks making a switch here. Bergson is checked in. The Nuggets also changing it up. Green comes in for Gordon, and it's Bruce Brown in for Michael Porter. Caldwell-Pope passes to Jokic. Banked in off the glass. Jokic has got 7 now in this quarter.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Now, here's Bullock. He's covered by Brown. Back to Doncic. The 3-ball. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Murray outside. He kicks to Brown. They get a hand on it. Kleber with it. Picked up by Brown. Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Dallas. And Denver with a change here, too. Najee's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
Now, here's Brown. He's got 5. Outside for Murray. Brown trying to free himself up. A second chance effort. Yep, that one goes in there. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Dinwiddie. 17 points for him last game against Denver. Murray against Doncic. Green kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Green passes to Brown. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. He's got 10.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
The offensive rebound. And the pass to Kleber. To the middle. Tries it again. And Doncic lays it in. 19 points for Luka Doncic.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Round the pass to Murray. For 3, Caldwell-Pope. Another 3 for Denver.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's got 10.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Kleber. Kicks to Doncic. There's the triple. Cans it from downtown. Doncic has got 22 points.
An amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter. And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Kleba finds Hardaway. Over Brown. That one's not going to go. And the Nuggets going the other way.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Caldwell-Pope feeling it out a bit. Outside, Green. Off target from outside. Dallas has gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Kleba slams it in.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Here's Murray. The Mavericks making the shot. Clock at 6. Passes it to Caldwell-Pope. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Doncic.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. Caldwell-Pope outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Caldwell-Pope's got 14 points for the game. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Nuggets ahead, opening up a huge gap. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Aaron, you all have played at a high level so far. What has worked for you?
We're just sticking to the game plan. You know, our coaches really drew up something good for us. You know, they wrote it out, and we're sticking to it, and we're executing very well.
Yeah, that's obvious the way you all have played. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell-Pope and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point. Dinwiddie finds Wood. Takes the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First team foul.
That one on Caldwell-Pope. After being moved at the 2022 trade deadline, Spencer Dinwiddie went on a tear with Dallas.
Yeah, I think he elevated the Mavs immediately with his scoring punch. He's a guy who can give you buckets in bunches and make plays for others. And not to mention knocking down back-to-back game winners, one coming against his former team. Yeah, I would say he was an injection of uplift for the Mavs.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. And so here's Denver. Caldwell-Pope outside. Pope loose. Here's Porter. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
Wood. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Murray against Doncic. Murray the pass to Gordon. Shoots over Bullock. It's good from Gordon on the assist by Murray. Gordon's got 8 points.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Doncic kicks to Dinwiddie. Pass to Bullock. Back to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Here's Wood. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, that is outstanding body control by Wood. This is a guy that's 7 feet tall, showing you great focus and body control.
5 attempts for him at the line tonight. He's made 3.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line, only 71% as a shooter.
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
Free throw good. Wood. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Outside Porter. Caldwell-Pope up top. Shoots over Dinwiddie. That shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And he lobs it up. Deflects the pass. Jokic with the steal. Caldwell-Pope passes to Gordon. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you know, Gordon's so crafty and full of tricks that he keeps the defense guessing.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Gordon. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Aaron Gordon has a special combination of athleticism and size, and I think his skill set is perfectly tailored for how the game is played today.
And there's the pass to Dinwiddie. No good with the triple.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
And Caldwell-Pope gets the basket.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Doncic outside. Now here's Bullock, guarded by Porter. Wood passes to Doncic. Up and in on the layup. Doncic has got 24.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Jokic passes to Caldwell-Pope. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. 23 points in the game.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
The 3 for Doncic. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. McGee against Porter. Stolen by McGee. Here's Dinwiddie. Softly drops in the floater. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Doncic, so multifaceted, a stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping dimes.
Caldwell-Pope outside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell-Pope. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas. Denver making a switch here. And so Wood will bring it up for the Mavericks. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Pass to Porter. Dinwiddie against Reed. Here's Highland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now here's Doncic. Dinwiddie outside. Passes it to Bullock. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Bullock's got 6.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack. Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
To the inside. Here's Doncic. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Need more of this from Jokic. When he's active on defense, he's a capable shot blocker.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Reed. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
First personal
How
foul.
frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Bullock. It's stolen by Brown. The pass to Highland. Hardaway against Reed. Pass to Jokic. 5 on the clock. Shakes him. Great D that time from Powell. The Mavericks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. On the wing, Hardaway. Some solid defense from Reed. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Dinwiddie outside. Passes it to Wood. Now Powell. Dinwiddie outside. Dallas no good that time either.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
They get the rebound to the wing on the left. Here's Highland. He's guarded by Bullock. Jokic, that's a two-pointer. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Bullock with it. He's got 6. Now Hardaway. He kicks it to Bullock. Can they get it? Dallas again missing. Denver's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Porter passes to Brown. Dinwiddie with the steal. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Wood. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, we talk about it all the time. Hard work pays off, and Wood works extremely hard to fight for the finish he wanted there.
Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dinwiddie, and it's Bertanis in for Reggie Bullock. On the free throw, no good. And Clark, Commissioner Silver noted recently as the league moves to a more selective viewing experience, load management could hurt revenues even further.
Yeah, you know, when more fans can pay to watch individual games, it's a bit of an a la carte system. I think you need that star power every night. And even beyond that, Kevin, I think players, all players, but particularly the star players, have a responsibility to try to show up for work every single night. And that really should be the mindset. I think it goes beyond revenue. I think it's just a matter of principle. You have a job, you should be looking to perform every time you have the opportunity. I understand rest, but I think rest should probably be confined to practice, not the game.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Campazzo's checked in for Wood. For Dallas, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Now the pass to Powell. Passes to Campazzo. 5 to shoot. Now here is Hardaway. Tries from 10. Here's Powell. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Powell's got his first bucket in this one. Brown outside. Pass to Highland for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Hardaway. Bertans finds Hardaway. Here's Kleba, guarded by Green. Back to Hardaway. Over Reed. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, how about the move there from Hardaway, showing off another aspect of his game with the ball handling.
Pass to Bertans. Puts up a 3. And it's Denver with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
To end the drought. And it's Brown missing. Dallas has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And the pass to Campazzo. And here is Kleba. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Denver. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
I mean, talking about Jamal Murray, man, is he talented. But he has had his difficulties staying on the floor.
And, Greg, that's been so unfortunate, and I feel for him. I mean, you can tell how frustrated he's been with the injuries that have saddled him. Because this is a guy you can tell who absolutely loves to play and wants to prove he can be counted on, and the injuries have just stonewalled him a bit the last couple of seasons.
First one falls for him.
And when healthy, Murray is a force to be reckoned with, because he can go get baskets against tough defense, and he can also make plays for others.
And so Murray nails both of them. 1:12 left to play in the third. Pass to Bertans. Here's Hardaway. For Murray. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 8.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Murray surveying the D. Here's Highland. No good with the layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Mavericks making a switch here. Ntilikina's checked in. And Denver with a change here, too. Caldwell-Pope's checked in. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Ntilikina. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bertans. Jacks up a 3. Connects from three-point range. Bertans got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, I like the feel Ntilikina showed there. I mean, nice sense of where he was and what was available.
And there's the pass to Murray. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And so it's Denver ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Hardy. Travis Bertans out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Ntilikina in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Kleber. Green with the rebound.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Nuggets. Ntilikina passes to Hardy. Passes it to Pinson. And the NBA last season announced the creation of 6 new trophies for the division winners and named them after 6 pioneering players.
Kevin, anytime you can connect the past, the legacy of the league to the present in meaningful ways, I think that's a winning situation. I mean, greats like Wayne Embry, Sam Jones, Willis Reed, who paved the way for generations of black players. I mean, I think it's a great move to recognize them and continue to realize the importance they played in helping to build the foundation on which the league stands now.
Here's Ntilikina. Lets it go with a 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Ntilikina's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Reed. Now Green. Bertans defending. The fader. Green, no luck. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Kleber kicks to Ntilikina. Hardy passes to Bertans. Another 3 for Dallas.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Murray the pass to Najee. And here's Reed. Murray outside. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Najee, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Ntilikina. Bertans against Green. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
Hard not to wonder if maybe they left it until too late. I mean, they finally started to make some things happen, but at this point, They almost have to be perfect the rest of the way.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And, Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's a trend that'll continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
Get out of your seats and on your feet.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there.
Put your hands together for your detail crew.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Murray against Dinwiddie. The pass to Highland. They get it back. Yep. Oh, Clark!
Oh, my goodness! Are you kidding me? Woo-hoo! Woo!
Passes it to Bullock. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And Porter comes to help. Dinwiddie dishes to Bullock. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Deep 2 from Murray. Got a hand on it. Pass to Dinwiddie. Power down with both hands.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Murray kicks to Porter. Pass to Jokic. Here's Highland. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Porter, no luck. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 15-5 run here. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Strong finish that time by Wood, going up and through the contest to put it in.
Campazzo's checked in for the Mavericks. Denver making a switch here.
Christian Wood. One shot.
Free throw good, Wood. Here's Jokic. Brown outside. Poked away. Highland passes to Jordan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
You know, overall now, in terms of defensive strategy, sending Jordan to the line is not as effective as it used to be. He's improved as a free throw shooter.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Jordan.
You know, at this stage of his career, Jordan not only knows his role, but thoroughly and fully embraces it. He's out there to provide energy and hustle on defense and on the glass.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Campazzo. Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Nuggets. He's off on the second. Here's Jokic, hands the 12-footer. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, Jokic is a solid shooter from the mid-range, and he doesn't need that much space to get his shot off because of his size and high release point.
Doncic finds McGee. Bullock with it. He's covered by Brown. Knocks it loose and taken away by Brown. The pass to Caldwell-Pope. Here's Highland. Passes to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
You know, when Jokic gets his hands on an offensive rebound, it's too late to try to stop him. He doesn't waste too many second chance opportunities.
Pass to Bullock. Here's Wood, guarded by Jordan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And so much great talent coming into the league, Craig, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Nuggets. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Bullock kicks to McGee. Now here's Bullock. Pass to Wood. From deep. Highland with the rebound. Here's Denver now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And with the play-in tournament, single game elimination comes to the NBA, Clark. It brings tremendous ratings in the college game. And it's good to see it, I think, here in the pros.
I agree with you 100%, Kevin. Absolutely. I mean, the midseason tournament might also have that same kind of appeal. I think those high stakes really make for compelling, dramatic viewing.
The first free throw is good, and the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Dwight Powell's checked in for JaVale McGee. Davis Bertans comes in for Christian Wood. Hardaway's checked in for Reggie Bullock. Campazzo's subbed in for Doncic. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And he gets it to go. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Highland passes to Jordan. Dishes to Brown. Denver passing it around. There's the lob to the hoop. Highland misses.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Campazzo, the pass to Dinwiddie. Powell with it. Shot clock at 5. Drives to the hoop. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Dwight Powell's combination of athleticism and focus allow him to score despite getting bumped around.
Clark, when the Mavs traded for Rajon Rondo during the 14-15 season, Dwight Powell was included in that package, and he's still with them.
Yeah, you know, Rondo spent just a half season with the Mavs, and really at that point in time was in the second half of his career, while Powell has been there ever since and is a nice foundational piece. I mean, they love his work ethic, and he's a key part of their rotation, and I don't see that changing.
The free throw drops for Powell. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
That shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. That shot, no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Porter passes to Highland. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
3 points.
Porter's got assist number 8 now on the night. Outside Hardaway. There's the pass to Wood. Chalk up 2 there. Wood's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Right side, Gordon. 3-pointer. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Rebound by the Nuggets. Porter's got 8 rebounds in this game. Passes it to Caldwell-Pope. Kicks it to Porter. Here's Highland. Pass to Jokic. 4 on the shot clock. Another shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one goes on Wood.
Third team foul.
Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the players. Clark.
Take a break.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin. Empowerment of the players I'm in favor of. And freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Mavericks shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Doncic kicks to Bullock. Pass to Hardaway. Jokic against Powell.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Bullock with it. Nice D from Porter. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Jokic. Powell with the steal. Back to Hardaway. Doncic outside. The 3. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got 30 points.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
For the Nuggets.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And they're going to take the second game between these two clubs, just like they took the first. This will put them up 2-0 with 2 left to play in the season series against the Mavericks.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Jokic.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Pass to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Davis Bertans checks in for Christian Wood. Hardy comes in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Ntilikina in for Luka Doncic. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Up top, Bertans, defended by Gordon. With the fadeaway. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Skilled at scoring in a variety of ways. I mean, give Hardaway Jr. these looks, and he's happy to oblige.
Here's Highland. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thank you, Nicola. What are you able to do that allows you to impact the game so dramatically?
I don't know what is happening, but I'm playing good. The team is playing good. Like we're kind of clicking and we're playing better and better. Hopefully we're going to continue to play like that.
It is really flowing right now, man. Congrats on another win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.